Hey folks, this is the second episode on this channel. With me is Ramirez. Ramirez, right? Am I spelling that correctly?
No, it's just it's a Rami.
Oh,
Everyone just calls me Rami. You could just call me Rami or
eh,
like Doctor Ramirez. That'll be fine. PhD.
yeah. So with me is Rami. So would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Rami, aka Doctor Ramirez, aka Rami Ma, aka Samo Mist. I have a lot of names depending on who you ask. Some people call me Moose as well. But yeah, I just make YouTube videos that make no sense, that make no money, that get no views, and that's pretty much all I do. I just lose money for, for myself and my parents, and that's it. That's what I do. I lose money.
Yeah, the same goes over here too. I have never made money off of this, and I still do it for some reason.
Hey man,
Um,
don't we all? Don't we all?
yeah, I'm gonna ball till I die. Anyways, but for real though, how has your experience been? Like for how long have you been uploading videos?
Well, I've been uploading since well, I'm 40. I'm 41 now. I'm about to turn 42 soon. And I've been uploading on like the Rami brand for like about 2.5 years now, almost three. I started making like Attack on Titan videos, which got a lot of views, and then after that, everything just completely went to shit. I've been making videos that I would enjoy for the last 2 years, and I'm still none of them have taken off. But yeah, but before that, I was making, gaming stuff, and all kinds of other stuff that's not really that important, but it's pretty much what I did. That's what I do. I've been making it for 2 years, and I can't explain any of it to
Hmm.
anyone. I guess it's social
Just
commentary. I think
yeah.
I don't know. I can't describe my videos. I'm gonna just say it's social commentary, but like I don't really comment on social issues. Like not really. I don't know. Again. It makes
Goofing around.
That's what I do.
Yeah. But why though? Like, cause it's fun.
Honestly, no, it's not fun at all. This whole the process of creating videos or anything like artistic or any I don't even want to call myself artistic because I make YouTube videos, right? But anything that requires like effort, I hate. And YouTube videos require effort, which I hate. So I hate every process of making YouTube videos. So usually, uh, for me to come up with a video idea, something needs to happen to me for me to think, for me to be inspired to put myself through this hell, right? And once that something happens,
Yeah.
I start writing the script. And sometimes scripts take a couple days, other times it takes months. But like, I just always write things down that happens to me and my reaction to those things that happens,
Mhm.
and eventually those form into long form videos. Um, I mean, and then and then I yeah, and then I edit the video and then I voice it over and then I edit it and then I upload it and then I watch the video get no views and I rethink what why I'm doing this. But that's pretty much that's why I do it. I do it because I do it because it's fun. I like honestly, yes, it's fun. It sucks and it's work, but it's fun, enjoyable
It's
work. That's why I do it. I don't know.
y-
That's yes.
yeah. So it sucks when you're doing it, but when it's done, you get some sort of fulfillment from it, right?
No, not even. I can't even say I do because like when I upload it, the video flops. So like what am like
Oh.
But I will say one thing though. Like I've met a couple people off of YouTube who like I deeply respect. I
Mhm.
have friends that watch my videos, and when my friends comment, when my friends say DM me saying, "Wow, like this video was so good." That's really nice. So right, and that's only like my friends are. I only have like a couple friends that do watch it, but honestly, I live for their validation more than anything. So I don't care if my video flops. If they say it's good, then it's good. Actually, I do care if my video flops because I'm really broke and I make no money, and it's like it's starting to it's become like like when it's like when something starts out and it's shitty, it's kind of funny. You can say like "fuck it, we ball," or like "it is what it is." But like
Yeah.
after a while, like
Yeah.
once the losses, start like piling on and on, that's when it becomes like really like okay, like okay, guys, like when the fuck, like okay, I've taken enough losses. When is it my turn? And and I think like this series of failures that I've had over the last like 2 years that I've tried this and it consistently failing whilst all my peers on YouTube, right, they're actually succeeding and making money off of this. It's like one giant joke. It's like one giant fuck you from YouTube, from Susan Boyle or whatever the fuck the name of the CEO of YouTube is. Fuck you, Susan. But that's what it is. That's what it feels like to me. I don't really, yeah, I don't know. Maybe sounds depressing, but yeah.
No, no, no. I totally get you because I've been doing this too. Like, not this thing. I have been working on another podcast and I dropped some very shitty music, which what you said kind of it related to me, I guess. Because I don't know why I'm doing. I have like 30 songs in my laptop, which I'm gonna release. Like, I'm releasing them, and all of them are shitty, but um basically the point that I'm getting at is that yeah, the law I don't know when my time is gonna come,
It might never
and
come.
some of my friends listen to it. Yeah,
It literally might never come.
exactly. But you know,
I'm not talking about you, but I'm talking
yeah,
about me. Like I'm thinking like, bro,
and
like yes, that it might never come.
yeah,
Sorry if
yeah,
that's like
yeah,
a deal breaker.
yeah, yeah. No, I have actually made peace with my time never coming. It's just that when I make a music, something like you said, something has to happen to you. For me, it's like get inspiration from the same fucking thing.
What is it?
Um, just I take different angles from it. Let's say, fucking, I didn't get into the college I want. Like, it's really stupid. Or say, fucking, my cat died. So I
Oh
get,
my
so I,
god, that's awful.
yeah. So what I do is that I take that pain and I use that pain as an inspiration to fucking make whatever I wanna make. And the funny part is that the thing I make doesn't really make sense most of the time, and music and the stuff I make doesn't have any melody or and I don't even think you will call it music. I just do it because I don't know. I feel like I have to. I don't know. The same way I made another podcast where we don't even talk about topics. We just kind of are autistic.
Hmm. Yeah, bro. I mean, shit. I think most, like, I don't think you need to have like a concrete, like, oh, my parents died reason to do something. I mean, your cat died, which is like pretty bad. I don't think anything terrible has happened. I just did it because I don't know. I just did it just to do it. So if that's, I mean, as long as you do it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So here, yeah. So here's the next question that I'm getting at. Do we do it because we want social validation?
Yeah, I do it like only for social validation, to be honest. Like 100% for social validation. That's what I do it for. Right? Like this, like I've been given like answers like, oh yeah, like I have a friend, right? He's successful on YouTube. We
Mm.
have the same amount of subs like
Mm.
when we first started, and he's just succeeded, right? I think he's almost, I think he's probably at
Oh,
100K right now, right? And he told me like, and like he makes like algorithm videos that really work out for him. Good for him. Shout out to him. His name is Absurd Existence. He
oh,
makes
yeah,
MF Doom videos, and he was like, like
yeah. Man, sorry to cut.
yeah, Yeah, so he was telling me that like he's telling me that like oh like I was telling him that like oh shit my videos are all fucking flopping. What the fuck is my problem? And he was like oh like it's not about the numbers, man. It's about it's about your fucking it's about how you feel. You know, it's about how you feel. I'm like like shut up. You know, like stop talking. Like you're successful. You fucking you have a successful channel. I don't. Right? Like me, I do it 100% for social validation. Like it makes me feel seen. And you know, if you're an artist or whatever, I don't like calling myself an artist. I think it's kind of like it's a
Yeah.
cringe statement to make. But like, let's say you like, let's say you highly care about like what you do, right?
Hmm.
You want other people to see it, right? You want other people to care about the thing that you care about, right? That's a great feeling. That's why, like, you know, like the friends that I have, they watch my shit, um, and it's nice. You know, most of my friends are
Yeah.
attractive women, right? So like attractive women saying they like my videos is very it's a very nice feeling. I live for female validation, and that's what I do it for. Everything I do, every single video I upload is for validation of the masses, but specifically of attractive women as well. Like that's more the most important. And second is black
Yeah.
people. But that's my hierarchy of success. If I get validated from those two demographics, I'm very happy. And yeah, that's what I 100% do it for. I do it all for validation,
Hmm.
100%.
So, I think everyone does that. Like what you say, I think everyone has their own sort of hierarchy that they follow. Like they have this sort of hierarchy that they want validation from. Um, but the thing is, I don't know. Is this actually good?
Um, you know, I was thinking, right? So recently, like literally 2 days ago, I befriended this guy who's like this TikTok guy, right? Like he's been uploading on TikTok
Mm,
pretty consistently, and recently he had like a couple of his TikToks blow up. And he's like a business student at university.
yeah.
And he just skipped. And I asked him like, does he even go to business classes? No, he doesn't even go to business classes. What he does is he just skips class, makes TikToks, uploads them, and that's what he wants to do. He wants to be like a gym bro TikTok guy. And I think it's gonna work out for him because I think he's funny, and I think he's good looking, and I think he's very muscular, and I think he'll be fine. And at the same time, right, immediately after that, I was talking to this girl, and this girl had cancer when she was 9 years old. She had a cancer like in her kneecap or something. I don't even know like how that's possible. I didn't even know you could get cancers in kneecaps. But she had cancer in her kneecaps, and that's why she decided to be a health researcher. She's in university for researching health, right? So like explaining like why certain people die, like is it in our food, like what causes people to be unhealthy, like all these like complex ideas about health, which is very fascinating. I don't know anything about it because I'm kind of dumb. And she was telling me this, and the reason she started was because she had a cancer in her fucking kneecap, and she wanted to help people, and that's what she wanted to do. And then there was me, right, who was more gravitated to the TikTok guy because we kind of do the same thing. We just make fucking videos on the internet
Yeah.
that when we try to be funny and say stupid shit to blow up. And then contrasting that to like people that actually help the world, like the girl with foot cancer, I started thinking like, yo, what the fuck is the point of me doing anything? Am I just worthless? So I took this dilemma that I got from the foot cancer girl to the TikTok guy, and I started explaining it to him.
Mm,
And he told me this thing called magnitude versus scale, right? So like this guy's a business student, 100%. I don't think he has like any ounce of empathy for people with foot cancer,
mm,
but he was telling me, right? Like the way humans impact each other and make money off of each other is through magnitude or scale. A magnitude means the value like in which you bring to people maximize. So let's say you make $1 million by selling 10 houses to 10 people. Your magnitude towards these people are very high, but you impacted only 10 people. right? Your
Uh,
value is super high. We only impacted 10. Whereas scale, which me and the TikTok guy are both in, we're chasing 100,000 million followers whilst impacting all these people very little, right? So both of these things make the same amount of money. It's just you're affecting people in different ways. I don't like this doesn't change the fact that what we do is talk shit on the internet for fucking clout, and we don't really bring, like really
Value.
save the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we don't really bring like, value as in like humans, save the world type value. But at this, like, we don't save people with foot cancer, or we don't like research health or shit. Like we just talk shit, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, right, like if you take, the essence of us away, where we try to make people laugh, we try to bring joy into as many people's lives as possible. We take like, the essence of that, which is, storytelling, like comedy, art, dance, music, film, all those things, like this one giant lump of art, right? That kind of like that makes people people happy, right? If you take that away, people are like, I guarantee cancer would not be the first, like the biggest problem that humanity faces. Rather, everyone would just fucking kill themselves, right?
Yeah.
Because shit, like I would like, for example, if Central C didn't exist, I'd probably have died because I would not have his music to listen to, right? So
Hmm.
So that's I don't even know what the fuck the point of it was. I just wanted to say foot cancer multiple times and it be valid. But
That, yeah.
that's literally it. Yes, that's it. That's I don't know. Fuck, I need to be able to
Yeah.
finish points. But that's it. Yes. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter, right?
I-
Regardless, we try to help and we try to make money and shit. What else can we do? You know?
yeah, but
That's
but
what I
but
like.
but it's not. But we aren't supposed to like be saviors, right? Because here's this thing. I watched this video by a creator called Olive Sanvia. So basically, she talked about how it was her video on how internet, like, uh overstimulation, and how we expect information from stuff that is entertaining, right? We value entertainment more than information. That was basically the whole point of the video, like what I got from the video. And I don't think we entertainers are supposed to see the world. I don't think we can, because the most stuff
I
that
mean,
can save the world are boring. Let's face it. Because
that's 100% true. I think so. For real,
yeah,
of
yeah,
course.
yeah. Hmm.
And here's another thing, like saving the world is very difficult to do. Individually speaking, right? Like I was watching this show recently called Mindhunter. I'm not gonna go on like a fucking huge tangent, but pretty much Mindhunter is a story. It's like based on a real book about FBI agents in the 1970s that wanted to examine serial killers and try to find patterns so that they can catch serial killers more efficiently in the future. And
Yeah,
they found out and they labeled serial killers through that way, right? And like the biggest problem in that series is being able to explain their thought process, that serial killers like you can find patterns in them, to local cops that have no education, right? Being able to, like, let's say you have let's say there's someone out there that's able to like solve cancer, which is a very broad statement, by the way. Like, no
yeah,
one, it's very like, yeah, there's multiple cancers. Let's say someone is actually able to solve it, to be able to implement that to the entire world, or just even like in a mass of 1,000 people, in a city of like 1,000 people, making people unlearn behaviors that like already that's instilled in their fucking like DNA and stuff, or instilled in their livelihoods, right? Let's say chocolate causes cancer, right?
yeah, yeah.
Telling people to not eat chocolate because it causes cancer is very difficult. It like, oh wait, you know what? I'm fucking stupid. You know it's like a better
People,
example, like cigarettes, right?
yeah,
Fucking
I was
cigarettes.
getting into that.
Like people
People
smoke a
knows that
cigarette,
they're gonna die.
right? Like people smoke cigarettes, right? Like you can't just like make everyone just stop smoking cigarettes because cigarettes are fucking good, right? It's pretty
They're
fucking it's
cool. Yeah,
tasty.
you look cool when you
It's
smoke a
cool
cigarette.
and good.
Yeah.
You know, like you can't just like some people don't want to be safe. Some people have really shitty lives. You know, that's the thing about that's the beauty of like the girl with foot cancer. That's what she told me is that yeah, like you can have like the best plans. You can, tell people to do this instead of that. All this shit. But at the end of the day, like some people just, they just want a cigarette. And, like if they get cancer down the line, yeah, whatever. So like that type of like that's why it's so hard to save the world because I think like as a populace, right? As like a like a population of a fuck ton of
Yeah.
people, it's
Yeah.
really hard to tell people like that you want to save them. That's really hard because people have shit lives, you know? Some people just they kind of want to die.
Yeah.
Like not kill
Yeah.
themselves, but they want to just die like slowly and that's fine.
Yeah.
Right? So
Because
like
everyone has
me
different interests. Sorry to cut you
yeah,
off like that.
exactly.
Yeah.
Everyone has different interests. And some people, like most people, would rather fucking scroll on TikTok than study academic articles about how to be healthy and have six pack abs and shit. That's just what are you gonna do? Fuck, like that's too much pressure to put on one person. You know,
Yeah.
like I think it's too much. Like fucking influencers. Everyone's telling them with like some people have been asking me like, what are my thoughts on Palestine and Israel? Like I don't know. Like I don't know anything about that. I'm Palestine. I'm free Palestine because my the, the girl that I have a crush on is free Palestine, so I'm free Palestine too. But like in general, like I don't know. I don't have the answer to anything, right? I don't know. I don't have the answer to anything, and so we don't owe anything, right? What I am owed is money. That's it. That all I'm thinking about is money and validation. If I can get it the way that I want to get it, then I'm fine. You know.
Yeah.
So
And
gonna
the
save
I
the
think
world.
the and I think people doesn't even wanna be saved. I guess they want to be saved, but I don't think you can save people. Uh,
No, you can't.
uh,
You have to be self-serving, right? You have to be. In this world, you like if you can't save yourself, how are you gonna save like others that don't want to be saved that are in worse situations than you? I don't know if that's like a Jordan Peterson take. That's not a very leftist take, but that's honestly how I feel. I don't have any. I don't feel like I owe anyone anything, right? I just want to do me and make a lot of money. And if that helps you, shit, so be it. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Unless you're an attractive woman, then I care. But I don't care otherwise. That's how I feel about
yeah.
whatever. I
Yeah,
don't even
but
know what the topic is about.
yeah, I kind of forgot that too. It's a very common thing. We like both of these podcasts, we usually deviate from the topic. At least this one pretends that we are. Um, what exactly were we talking about? Yeah, I don't know. We were talking about fucking social hierarchy. Oh no, the hierarchy that people create to. Fuck, this is gonna get bad. Um, yeah, the hierarchy that we create, like to get validations from. I,
Oh
I
yeah,
think,
black people second, beautiful woman first.
yeah, for me, it's just fucking. I don't know anyone of who are black or brown, because yeah, and woman. But I don't care what white people think. I'm sorry.
Ah, I do. That's pretty important to me because white people, they own most of the property and most of the valuables. I care about white people because they can give me funds. It's very important that I get funds because I don't want to do YouTube videos forever. I want to make movies. I want to move on to bigger topics, right? I sprinkle in ideas here and there on my YouTube channel, right? Like just blinks of ideas that I have. But like I
Yeah.
want to actually bring it to life, like so that's why I definitely care about what white people think. So if anyone from Hollywood is watching this, which is like 95% white, just know that I care about your opinion.
Now that I think about it, yeah, But the thing is that I don't know. I always seem to care about what people. I don't know who are cooler because I always thought black people are cooler.
Black
I
people
guess,
are cool. They're very cool. They made Jordans, which is cool.
yeah,
Michael Jordan is cool.
yeah,
So I like
and
black people here too.
they're the reason why I tried to play basketball, even though I fucking suck at it.
Yeah, I suck at basketball too, dude. Everyone plays basketball because of a black guy. There's just no one picked up a basketball because of Larry Bird. It's always Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and
Yeah,
that's dope. I'm glad.
for
I'm
me it
glad
was
that's the case.
Kobe, but yeah,
But for me, it's Kobe too. I got fake Kobe Grinches, which is like 1,000. It's like a green shoes. Everyone compliments me. I
oh
feel very validated. A black guy complimented me, which is that's a whoo. That's a special comment right there. He
yeah,
said, "Hey, nice shoes. Hey, nice shoes, man." I was like, "Yeah, thanks, man. That was great. I love that."
hmm. So fuck, I actually wanted this to get shit. I don't know what to talk about now. Um,
What's the next topic?
I mean, the thing that I was getting into what makes a good art, but I don't know how we have so much deviated from the topic. I don't know. Let's just fucking talk about what makes a good art, except the social validation part. And I don't know.
Shit, I don't fucking know. Honestly, bro, I don't know. I can't give you an answer to that because most of it is nonsense. Like, bro, when you think of art, you think of what paintings and shit, and then you see paintings, and I don't care about paintings. Like, I went to the Louvre recently. I went to Paris, and I saw these like beautiful, like Greek, these beautiful Renaissance paintings. I saw the Mona Lisa close up, and like what was more interesting, than the Mona Lisa for me was like at like the room that it was in, because the Mona Lisa was in this like room in the Louvre with like a bunch of other like beautiful paintings that surrounded it. It's like giant like paintings of like the most divine like Jesus being born, like some of the fucking like insane wars that went down, like these giant paintings, like these are like 20, 30 foot paintings surrounding this like little ass painting that was in the middle. And no one cared about any of the paintings, the 20-foot giant paintings, the beautiful ones on the sides. All everyone cared about was Mona Lisa that was in the middle,
Yeah,
right? And there
because
was like a
it's
bunch of
famous.
like there was a bullet class. Like it's
Yes.
pure. It's like Mona Lisa was an industry plant. Like let's be for real, right? Like there's way more impressive shit in the Louvre, right? That I enjoy looking at. I love Greek and Roman architecture. I love those type of histories. There's so much of that in the Louvre, right? Even though some of those replicas, there's like a fucking like in the entrance of the Louvre, there's like the goddess of Nike. There's another one of Aphrodite, and like no one cares. No one cares about those paintings, right? No one cares about those statues or those pieces of art, right? Everyone was there for the Mona Lisa because she's, let's be honest, she's a fucking industry plant, right? And that's
Yeah,
like you
yeah,
see, like you can make the most beautiful thing to you, right? Like, oh my god, this is genius. Like, holy fuck, right? Like, it might just not mean anything because it didn't get stolen in the early 20th century,
yeah.
right?
I
So,
like to
like,
call I like to call all of this Anthony Fantano effect. Because I think Mona Lisa got famous because people of power back in the fucking I don't know how old man, but back in the old days, people of power said that, oh, this is a great painting, and a guy fucking wrote a couple of books about it, and boom. I don't know, I'm making all of this up, but it makes sense, right? I guess
that's all
when,
it took.
yeah, I guess when people see that, oh, this is like a very financially successful guy who's admiring this art. So if I admire this art, then that means I am him or some shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way life is. Like there's a lot of things that are just out of your control. Like most things are out of your control, right? You can just create the thing that you think will work. If it doesn't work, shit, what are you gonna do? kill yourself. I don't know. Smoke
Yeah.
a cigarette. I don't know. Get foot cancer. I don't know. But like you can't. There's not really. You just do you, and you live the consequences of what you do. Right. It's that simple. And if people fuck with it, they fuck with it. If they don't, they don't. Um, but know that most of it just isn't in your control. And I accepted that a long time ago. Shit, it's looking like I'm kind of a masochist at this point because I've accepted that too much because I've been flopping for years and I still do it. But all the only thing that like no one can take away is like the hard work because it is still like after you're done a video, after like all the fucking stress you put into it or any piece of media, right?
Yeah.
Like anything you work towards, right? That you put meaning towards, your own meaning towards, right? After you finish it, it feels nice. And then you do it again because the video flopped and you got to think of another one. But yeah, I don't know what makes good and bad art. I don't have an answer to that. Whatever you can, dude. I literally made like a thought piece out of like a 1970 interview where a woman just went up to men and just pinched them in the ass, right? And that might, that woman's probably fucking dead or old or in between. She probably thought it was just a whatever thing. She probably had to she probably sanitized her hands because she raped herself with those man's assholes or something like that. But like, wait, cut that part out. That was terrible.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, like she thought it was meaningless. I thought it was meaningful. Most people thought it was meaningless, but I liked it. I thought it was funny. It made me think about something. But hey, it is what it is. I
Yeah.
don't care for the Mona Lisa though. Fuck the Mona Lisa. Fucking industry
Yeah.
plant.
Yeah. I think that's kind of it. So that's a wrap. So where can we find you, Rami? Uh,
My channel is at Ram1R3S or Rami Ma, Rami space Ma. I don't know. I don't think my channel's like shadow banned. No one can find it,
yeah,
but it's
I will,
probably
I
in the
will,
link
I will put,
below.
I will put your channel in the description when this comes out.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah,
Hopefully that makes it from being unindustry planted. But yeah, that's. Thank you for having me.
yeah,
Uh,
it's been a good run.
thank you very much.
So yeah, thank you guys for listening. Bye.